Well, hello. We are back. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Vortex Airdrop Live number 21. Oh my gosh, it's 21 in a row. Well, with a couple of breaks. But glad to be back here. Um, I am Medium Energy Nick today because although I'm feeling better, I did I did get a lot of work done because I was trying to get caught up on my task list, which I know is an impossible task, but hey, one can try. Welcome everyone. I see Biz opening up the comments here with "Let's go." Welcome. Thomas got his birthday vortex, so that's great. What? Oh, it was a rare. Wonderful, wonderful. Um, VTEX is making a bid for vortex number 11111. That's interesting. Yeah, so if you want to find out who owns it, this is a good exercise to show you how to use um, the native contract interface for any smart contract anywhere. um, if you can get to an explorer like a block scout screen, and you can see the form for the contract, you can tell all these things. So let's do that real quick. Let's humor. So here vtex goes that. So we'll get into our regularly scheduled programming, but this is very interesting, so I thought let's just do this. All right, so I'm here on the Vortex read proxy, and vtex wants to know about the owner of 1111. So all you got to do is scroll here until you find owner of. So it should be here somewhere. There it is. And we put 11111. And then we hit query. Yeah, it looks all technical and all that, but there we go. So we have the address there. So the address is 0x. Yeah, I'll put it up there. So I'll create a banner from it and put it up. Yeah, so that's the address. 48 dad. 48 dad is who you're looking for. Uh, who you're looking for, um, vtex. So there we go. All right. So back to regularly scheduled programming. Let me start by adding my screen on here for the honcho and also add the banner. All right. So let's talk about why we are here for those of us who are joining new. So we are with Truvio blockchain, and we launched a project recently called Vortex. We launched this project because we introduced USDC stablecoin on our network, and we thought it would be kind of fun to have a project to go along with it that also dovetailed or aligned with some of the missions and and values and goals of the project. So Vortex is designed to enable more development, creativity, and really just engagement in the gaming space on Vitruvio. So it's an NFT project, and what we are doing right now is we're going through the mint phase. There's 100,000 supply, and we are currently at. Let's see where. Let's take a snapshot of where we are. We are at 11846 minted already. Now that's a substantial amount. That's great. Appreciate that. Um, and the price goes up by 0.0001 each time one of these is minted. So right now the price is 11.1847. It started off at $10, and so it's been creeping up steadily. So there's a lot of information about Vortex that is available online that you can check out by going to launch.honcho.exchange, which is the mint page, and then clicking on project info, actually Vortex info right below there, and that's going to take you to a project document. I'm going to actually visit this project document a little bit later in the session today because I want to talk about some updates that we've made to it. But the other thing you want to be aware of is this bridge. In order to mint, you do need USDC on Vitruvio, and the only way you can get that is from Polygon. So if you have got USDC on Polygon, you can bridge it over in 2 or 3 minutes very easily using this bridge, and the link is right there on the launchpad. So that's it, folks. Now, what are we doing here? Well, to celebrate Vortex, we are doing a daily airdrop. So we are doing 3 types of airdrops actually per day, and soon we'll be adding some more. The first airdrop is that for holders of Vortex NFTs in the 4 different rarities, which are common, rare, ultra, and epic. For each of those, we pick 10 winners every night, and we give away a total of 10,000 Vitru. So basically, the commons each get a 100 Vitru, the rares get 200 Vitru, the ultras get 300 Vitru each, and the epics get 400 Vitrus each. So we do that airdrop. And then the next thing we do is we do an airdrop for you, the amazing audience who is here live. We want to thank you for being on here live. And so what I do is I give an opportunity for you to submit your address on here live, and we go through some numbers, etc. And then I pick a few winners here. So it ranges between 20 and 30 winners every session. And the last airdrop we do is what we call the double. And for that, we basically go and look at everyone who is minted between the last airdrop, which would have been about 24 hours ago, and this airdrop, which is now. And we grab all those addresses and we put them in a pool, and we select winners from that. The cool thing is that you get double the Vortex NFTs. So you get 2 Vortex NFTs each. So we've had a lot of repeat winners because we don't constrain that in any way. You can win as often as possible. And the more Vortex NFTs you have in there, the more your chances are of winning. So we've had a few people with amazing luck, and they won a lot. And then we have a few people with medium luck, they only won a couple. And we've had, I think, only one person who hasn't won yet that I've seen regularly on here. So we'll make sure that the odds are in your favor. We really and Garfield says it best: may the odds ever be with everyone. Yes. And mixing a Star Trek there with Hunger Games with the Vulcan salute. All right. So I have I did a bunch of work on Vortex today, and in addition to trying to track down a very, very hard to nail down bug in Vitru Studio, what we are seeing is that for certain users who are using the Brave browser, for whatever reason, their connect button for a wallet just doesn't appear. It's just weird because we've done so much troubleshooting, etc., but it's just weird. So this is like one of those edge case things that we have to try and solve. But the other thing I also have been working on very diligently is the revenue sharing plan. I'm very excited because I really am creating something that I personally feel I will be very proud of, but I also feel the community will resonate with, especially every stakeholder. So you take every stakeholder, and ones who have not even been in the running for sort of revenue will suddenly find themselves that they are in that, and so we'll make it a really comprehensive and nice revenue share plan. And I really hope people will like it and will accept it, and of course we'll get feedback and we'll modify things like that. Okay, so and let's see what else we got here. Let's see who we got. Some Dreamers here. Hello, Dreamer, welcome. Sharon is here. Sharon, great to see you. Jason, great to be here. Yes. Genesis, good luck to all. Dr. Rao, thanks for all the NFTs I've got from here. That is great, Dr. Rao. My wife's last name is Rao also. I won an epic draw a few days ago. It was fun. Info to wake up to, it says Rickness. Yes, indeed. It is always fun to wake up to a winning thing. And Garfield has already claimed an ultra tonight. So that means we have one less ultra to go around for everybody else. Invest in yourself, says Brave browser blocks tracking. Yep. You have to assume that when I report something like this, that we have tried all the obvious things. So is this the last Vitru giveaway? No, it is not. We have a few more still going because we skipped 2, so we'll keep going. What happened to land claim? We'll talk about that today. I have progress to show you on that today. And let's see what else we got. Okay, I think we are good. We are good, and we are poised and ready to start doing start doing our airdrop. So let's go for that. So we use this screen to do that. We go in order. We go by rarity. We go common, epic, ultra. Common, rare, ultra, and epic in that order. All right. So the only thing left to do is G-Giant called it not drum roll, but music. We got to do some music. So let's see, what shall we do today? Let's go with all right, we'll go with this beat here, the funky beat. Okay. And am I all set and ready? Yep, my browser is locked and loaded. And we are ready to go. So the first one is out of 6,612 tokens, the holders of those, we're gonna pick 10. So here we go, ready to go. Garfield, that was Billie Jean. Yeah, that beat, yes. All right, here come the 10 winners. So this is super fast. The Vitru picks are very, very fast because they are fully automated. And we picked 10 there, and hopefully you're one of them. But there you go. We'll get them into the spreadsheet. So if you aren't familiar with it, you're probably wondering what is happening. Where do I check these? Well, you go to our handy dandy spreadsheet here. It's at vitru.xyz/vortex-winners. And what I do is update this spreadsheet in real time. You can go back and look at history also. We've got the entire history here of all previous drops. So there's a lot of addresses here. And you don't even need to look. I mean, the easiest thing to do is to look at your wallet. I mean, if you won, the Trooper NFT will be in there with your coins. All right, so we picked one, common, done. It is now time to move on to rare and pick winners. Here we go. And that's 8, 9, 10. Each of these get 200 Vitru. So that is great. Coming right up. There we go. 200 Vitru. All done. Sealed. And time to go. Pick winners again for Ultra. So each of these wins 300 Vitru. Ultra. Garfield has called one. Gotta get one. Garfield, what do you say? All right, here we go. Get those on the board. Ultras are done. And next up it's time for the epics. Epics win 400 each. This is the big one, folks. Let's go. Oh, Garfield didn't make it tonight. That's okay. You'll probably win a Vortex. That's you've gotten pretty lucky the past few days. So, all right, number 10. We go. Okay, and excuse me. I forget. I'm still kind of recovering, and I go overboard. So that concludes the airdrop for the Vitru. Ooh, Henry has won. That's great. Congratulations to you, Henry. So we finished that. That's 40 winners, and before the session is done, we'll be airdropping to you. All right. So now it's time to go on to phase 2, airdrop 2, which is where we play Magic Squares. All right. Magic Squares is coming right up, and in Magic Squares, what we do is I'm going to get your addresses, and then we're going to pick a bunch of winners. So what I've been doing is the past couple days since we increased the size of the board to 100 is to get in as many as 300 addresses. So stop it at 300 and then divide it up into 3 batches of 100 each and pick 10 winners from each batch. So that's 30 Vortex NFTs airdropped to folks. All right. So now, how are you going to submit your entry? To do that, you're going to need to go to this address that you see here on the screen in blue that I've highlighted, bitrue.xyz/airdrop-address. If you go to that address right now, it will tell you that the form is not active or something like that, but it should say June 25 on there. If it says June 25, you're on the right place. All right. So first, go to this address and be ready there. Next, copy your wallet address. All right. Copy your wallet address and go paste it somewhere. Make sure you've made a clean copy. You want the address and nothing but the address. So you don't want any extra spaces at the front, at the back. You don't want any extra addresses, etc. So go test it out, folks, because there isn't much time to fix things. This happens very, very fast. In less than a minute is what you will have to submit it. So be prepared. Be very, very prepared. I'm going to activate the form here shortly. I'll do a short countdown and we'll go for it. All right. So let's see. One minute. I have to make sure that looking at the right form. Okay, yeah, that's great. All right, we are ready to go. So this form is ready to be activated, and I will activate it momentarily. Be ready to hit reload on that web page and then paste your address. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Let's go. Let's go with those addresses. There they come, streaming in. I already see a few of them that have spaces there, guys. I'm very serious. You don't make it in if you have spaces in your address. So I see another one that's like a list of addresses. I see another one that's just a link to some Google Doc. You guys are not going to make it. So it's very important that you test pasting your address. I see a lot of junk here, and that means you will not be in the running, which is rather unfortunate because you're attending live and you could have won. So if your address is not clean, a simple address, you are not going to be in the drawing. So, all right, we are we are already at 200. So while I was talking and cleaning up a few of the addresses I saw, cleaning up being getting rid of them, I see that we are now approaching 300 here, 238 already. Wow. It's insane how fast it's going today. We are I usually go a few more because even though I request people not to put in duplicates, they end up doing it. So we are at 290. Let's see, 299. We've crossed 300 now, and I'll let it go for just a little bit more, and boom, we've turned it off. All right, that is it, folks. So now I'm going to take a moment to go through that list, and as I mentioned, just sanitize it. So I made some rules in this spreadsheet, so it's really super easy for me to clean up. But it's rather unfortunate for the folks who are pasting in invalid addresses, because I really want everyone to have a chance to win here. But if your addresses are not good and clean, you can't help but remove them. Okay, so let's see how many addresses we ended up with after we run it through a little bit of sanitization here. Okay, so data cleanup, boom. How many duplicates they got? Okay, we only found 3 duplicates today. Wonderful. We had a few disqualifications. So in all, we have 302 addresses. All right, let me see. Some duplicates. We see some problem addresses, so those will be gone. 1, 2. I'm seeing some more that are flagged here. Bear with me. All right. So after removing bad ones, have to figure those out. I think we are left with 301. Not bad at all. All right, so we are ready to rock and roll now. Okay, it is time to play Magic Squares. All right, let's start with our first batch here and get going. Today was a bit messy on the input, guys, so I think we must have some new folks here that are playing. Appreciate that, but also takes a little bit of time to get cleaned up on the addresses when there's bad data there. Okay, so let's first start with some appropriate music and load up our deck. Here we go. 100 ready to go. Good luck. So that's 300 entries today. We are going to divide them up into 3 batches of 100 each and pick 10 from each one. Now, where are those 10 going to appear? You want to go to the same spreadsheet, river2.xyz/vortex winners, and you're going to see at the bottom Magic Squares. This tab you're going to see. I'm going to add them right in here. So you're going to see, if you see a name in here, you are a winner, right? All right, let's go back here and let's pick our first batch of winners. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. May the best addresses win. All right, that's one done. 9446. You are a winner. And let's get you on there. And that's 2 down. Three down. 4 coming up. Gotta move through this very, very fast, folks. Crypto investment won an ultra 3 days in a row. Woohoo! Congratulations, that's great. All right, we'll keep it moving along. That's 4 done. And another one coming up. I'm just gonna fly through these today. Let's see how quickly we can get them done. I wanted to take a little bit of time at the end to talk about some updates that are a little overdue. So yay, Biz1, congratulations. SH1, congratulations. Atlas1, wonderful. This is good. Good luck to all those who are here, and glad to see these winners. All right, that's 9, and that's the last one of this batch coming right up. Wow, I whizzed through that one, and bam, that's it, done. So first batch is done. 10 winners are on deck. They're in the spreadsheet. You can go check them out right here. They're all in. So hopefully you're one of them. And congratulations to all of you. If you didn't win, don't worry about it. There's many, many more drops coming up. Ron won also. Good for you, Ron. That's great. And Sarvesh Desai's dry streak is done. Finally, after 9 days, I won 100 Bitcoin common. Good to win in the rare ultra epic category. All right, well, winning is winning. And Christoph got that last one. So that was C6F6. C6F6. Isn't that organic? What is that? So the formula for it's is it methane? No, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Hey, Garfield won. I think yes. Are you saying you won? F868? Yes. We'll find out. Okay. And Rohan also won. This is good. This is great. Okay, so time to get the next batch on here. So for that, I go here and grab. Oops, I see a problem here. I gotta fix that first. Please bear with me. There's a gap in the data. I don't want the gap to mess up things. Okay, we're good. Clear now. Got that done. Let's reset the deck. And yes, Garfield won also. All right, great. Good for you. Good for you. Deck is loaded. And definitely need to... how would you want to change up the music for this one? Again, here we go. All right. And good luck on batch number 2 of the Vortex singles. Here we go. Winner number 1 coming right up. That's one done. Winner number 11 for the day. All right. Three done. 7 to go. 4 done now. Hope you're one of them. I discovered a very interesting snack item today. I'll tell you about it in just a second. Let's start this again. Number 5. So it's this right here. It's Pringles Minecraft Spicy TNT. I have no idea why they called it all of that. But my gosh, it was nice and spicy. I liked it. So I got 2 cans, and it was tasty. I don't know why I mentioned that, but it's just a random snack I picked up today because it caught my eye at the store. I don't do much of the. In fact, I don't do any other food shopping, and this was a rare exception. I saw Minecraft on there, and I saw spicy, and I said, "Wow, that's interesting. We should get that." So we did that. All right. So that's 7 done, folks. 7 done, and how many more to go? 3 more to go on this batch. And Interstellar says bingo. We are not playing bingo yet. Well, we might. That's not a bad idea. But no, I think you're saying that because you won. Congratulations. All right, that's 8 done. It used to be that I would be doing a Twitter space at this time, and because I've been doing these airdrops at this time late at night, I haven't been doing Twitter, I guess, X spaces, and I feel like I'm missing something on my late night X spaces. So maybe after this is done, I should hop on the space so I can not feel like it's incomplete. Okay, that is it. That was the 10 winners from batch number 2, and I hope you were one of them. And now it's up for batch number 3 for the last 300 addresses, and let's see what we got. Here we go. 3, ready to rock and roll. Deck is loaded, and I am ready to call the last 10 addresses for the singles batch. Here we go. 1 and 2. That's winner number 21. Garfield won again. Woohoo! Congratulations. whatever your strategy is, it is working. Or maybe you're wearing your favorite T-shirt or something. Your lucky T-shirt, not favorite, lucky T-shirt or lucky hat or something. Okay, and one more coming up, 23rd. And Kate Sonar is on a roll, 10th NFT win. Wow, that's great. So the thing is, the more you win, the more you win, because the more entries you're going to have in there. So I think it just works well. Biz won again as well. So you guys must be the folks who are saturating the form with addresses. You probably have like a browser going with a few of those. There's nothing against the rules in that, so it's fine to do that. Sharon has one Vortex, but still no luck on Vitru. We'll try and see if we can get you there. There's still a few more days of those to go. So that's 26 done, meaning 6 in this batch. And that's number 7. One more coming up. And there we go. 8. All right. And so who was asking me whether I do the airdrop on these winners before I choose the minted set, so I've been kind of arbitrary about it, but I think it's fine. I'll probably end up doing just that in a moment, where I'll go ahead and airdrop oh wow, El Loco 1, congratulations. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll airdrop to you folks first, and then you are in the running for the doubles, which is really wonderful. All right, our 30 addresses are done, and as I mentioned, I'm just going to go ahead and get your airdrop done and get you in there. So a little bit of housekeeping going on here behind the scenes. Just sit back, relax a little bit, enjoy the music while I take care of this airdrop, so that we have more people who qualify for the doubles, right? Like I said, when in doubt, do things that benefit the community. This is supposed to be a fun thing, and so I'm very happy to indulge and do this here. All right, we are ready, I think, with the airdrop. Yep, and there we go. All right, so that drop is happening now to 30 folks. Congratulations, you're going to see it's done. So you should see your Vortex. Let me make sure that I did it right. Yeah, there we go. That's it. 30 of them. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Okay, that's done. And now it's time to pick the set of winners. Sorry, not winners, but the minters rather from yesterday, and we'll do that and grab those and get them on deck. Ready Freddy says, but Nick, it lessens the chances for people who spend money. Yeah, I guess. Well, what I can do is, since I moved to a larger pool here, the odds have increased, because before I was doing it in smaller slices, right? But I hear what you're saying. I think maybe we can just do it at random, as I've been doing, and not paying attention. And so sometimes I do it by accident, sometimes I don't. So let's just keep it at that. But you're right about that. I don't want anyone to have any hard feelings. So your point is noted. All right, grabbing the winners now. So Let's get those on. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the same spreadsheet. If you go to Magic Square Double, you're going to see your eligible wallets column there. And that's where these go. And they are in now. So you can go check them out. And how many do we have? I will tell you momentarily. Give me one moment and I will update these and let you know. All right. So today we have 105 entries, right? So that would be the last few of those would be the ones that just went in. So I think what we can do is I can split into two groups, and I can make more airdrops in the first group than the second one. So we have 105. So what I'll do is I'll divide it up into one group of let's say 45. Okay, so we're gonna cut it off at 45 here, and then one slightly larger group, and I think that should balance things out a bit. All right. So yeah, we'll start with one group of 45, and then another group of it'll be 60, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, and I'll pick 10 from each one, and I think that should help balance things out. All right, we are ready to go. So it's going to be 20 winners here coming up with doubles. Here's the first. So ready to go, guys? Do we need some new music? Maybe. Let's see. All right, here we go. And bam, off. We are off to the races. SH1 a rare, G Giant 1 a common, Hunting 1. Christoph got a rare also. Sarky got an ultra. This is great. I love it. And the magic doubles are getting on the board right now. That's 2 done. Three coming right up. And then we have number 4. Got an epic and a common. Wow, that is great. You're on a roll. That's 5 in. So you have very good chances of winning on this one. Double. That is 7-1. All right, 8 done. Let's get a 9th one going, guys. And 10 coming right up. Hopefully you're one of the winners. There we go. It's 10 doubles done. 10 more to go. All right, batch number 2 coming right up. Coming right up. All right, let's reload our deck. All right, batch number 2 is ready to go. Here comes the first one. One more. Coming right up. That's number 11. 9 more to go. Hope you win. Hope you win. My dog is not feeling well. So I spent a couple of hours at the vet today with her. She got some meds. She's okay now. I have to watch her for the next week or so. So, oops, wrong here. Let's do one more. Number 5. All right, Sarki got another one. You, good for you. And that's number 7. I'm missing one. I think I'm missing one. Give me one moment here. I need to just catch up and make sure I got everything correct. 29B, 4A6, 3D8, 3C6, E54. I'm missing this one. All right, let's do it in the correct order. And then it's this one. And then that one. All right, so we're almost done. One more to go. And that will be it for the draws for today. Yay, Garfield won again. All right, so should we pick one more, the last one? Or maybe not? No, yes, we will. Here we go. And that is it. 84FF is the last winner for double for the day. And let's get you all happy-fied. Happy-fied means getting you guys your NFTs dropped. All right, bear with me. Behind the scenes work going on here. Very critical, very important. Absolute mission critical stuff going on. Getting airdrop entries to people. This takes me about a minute to completely finish the whole thing. So, and after that, I want to give you a few updates. So let's see. Are you ready? Are we ready to do this airdrop? The doubles? I hope so. Yeah, I think we can do them. All right. And we also need to do the Vitru airdrops, which are coming up. All right, the doubles are done for today. Congratulations to all of you who won. Give me a moment here. Take care of the Vitru airdrops also. So you have your fun Cooper NFTs in your account. And I did make some enhancements to Scope the other day and push them out. So should be working. So getting all these set up right now so we can efficiently move on to the next topic. The first few days I did not do this airdrop in real time, and boy, it was not fun, because then the next day or whatever you wake up and you're like, oh, I got to do that, and you don't have all the details fresh in your mind. So I like doing it like this, because not only do I get the airdrops done, but I also queue everything up for the next day, so it's ready to go. I don't, so if I'm running late or something like that, no sweat, because it's all ready to go. And there have been days when Like I go like, oh my, it's 5 to showtime, and I start getting my computer ready and all of that, and I'm like, well, not much work to do here because it's all already ready. Um, so I'm currently working on the Victru airdrop for you folks, all the lucky winners. Um, and then we'll talk a little bit about some updates, yeah, because we've got some important developments today that I'm very, very, very pleased and excited about. Okay, so just wrapping up the final updates here. Um, all right, so we'll do the hundreds, and then we do the 200s, and then we do the 300s, and last but not the least, the epic 400s. And with that, we have yet another successful airdrop. Let's check and see. Did all the transactions hit correctly? Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. So you've got your core NFT. Look at that. There was a lucky number 8866. Someone got an 8866. That was an epic that went out. And let's see. Well, I think it was the first epic, so I think I should be able to tell which address that is. Without even going in there. Yeah, so that would be 4D21. Whoever's address begins with 4D21 got that 8866 number. All right, everything worked there. Looks good. Fantastic. All right, so let me spend a few minutes here giving you a quick update on some important things. JC asked who was the 1,000 person. Honestly, I still, that is on my list to do. So I have to finish the 10,000K and the 1,000. I gotta wrap those up, special categories. I will not forget. Just gotta get that done. Okay, let's get this banner out of the way here, and I want to show you a couple of changes that have come about. All right. So in anticipation of getting the Vortex minting on Warpcast, we wanted to do something interesting there. What I mean by interesting is we didn't want to just have a mint button where you just click in and you're kind of done. We wanted to do a little bit of engagement. And in doing so, I realized that we can bring that engagement to here also. So if you go into the project info now, you will notice that the glyph table has changed. It is no longer just a linear table. It is actually, let me go to scroll to it. All right, here we go. It is actually divided into multiple layers. There are internal traits and there are external traits. And then they are further subcategorized into self-awareness, personal strength, worldly engagement, environmental interaction, and then those are further subdivided into mental clarity, moral integrity, well-being, harmony, intellectual pursuits, life journey, physical needs, and economic activities. And then the last rung is the actual trait: clarity, intuition, patience, its glyph, and then its runic kind of meaning. So why do this? Well, because wanted to make sure that we develop mechanisms by which we can have groupings in the game and also have a sense of sort of classification. Like for any given system, whether it's plants or birds or bees or whatever species, etc. There's classification systems. We have them for human-made objects, etc. Classifications is good because it allows you to impact groups of people at once. And so this was done with two purposes in mind. One was to get these groupings in place because they are going to be germane in the game a little later. But more importantly, right now, um, we wanted to make sure that we had a good user experience in WordCast. So I've always maintained that I'm going to kind of go along with developing in public here and show you things as they are raw, not finished, etc. So I want to show you some extremely raw kind of workflow wireframes. So those of you who are not in product development will be like, Nick, this is absolute garbage or whatever. But that's where it starts. It starts with very rough drawings, and then you finesse it, and then you push it out as code. So what I want to do is show you why we've got these categories and see if it helps you understand what we are doing on Warpcast, because we just don't want to have a 1 mint button there. So here, these are some wireframes that show you what the UX is going to be like on Warpcast. So on Warpcast, basically, it's embedded application inside of the social media application. It's called frames, and a frame is basically an image and a couple of action buttons and potentially an optional input button. So that's your basic frames UI. So what you're seeing here is now it should totally make sense to you. Is what we do is we basically have the user navigate through and make choices, and they don't get to choose the rarity, but they get to choose the symbol by making a series of choices. So on the first screen here, you would have two choices, internal and external. So you would choose internal, perhaps. The pink ones are what the user chose. And so then that would give you the two next level categories, self-awareness and personal strength. And the graphic would match that. And so then if you choose self-awareness, it would give you mental clarity and moral integrity. You would choose from that, and it would give you the next three choices. So this goes on to the next level. But this is one sort of workflow, one set of actions that follows. So in total, there are eight of these workflows. So you can see them there. They're pretty easy to understand. They're intuitive, right? So you follow the same trajectory on each one, but making a different choice each time. So in the previous one, on the third one, you choose mental clarity, and here we chose moral integrity. So that follows the pathway. And you don't want to make it where they're clicking and clicking and clicking before you get to mint, but just kind of making some interesting choices along the way. And then the next thing is you change the next upper level one, and you have two more choices then, and you go through that and you see more choices. You choose the external traits then, so you go from internal to external, and continue in that regard. Now, why is all of this also relevant to the rest of the game? Well, as I was mentioning, we want to be able to gamify this at various levels, and just gamifying it at the last level, which is the trait itself, wisdom, knowledge, success, etc., is no fun. What we want to do is to be able to have airdrops for entire classes of people. So we can say that, okay, today there's going to be a challenge for all worldly engagement holders, and you'll be able to tell who that is because we'll make it very easy for you to tell. And that gets a whole subset of people in, and a whole subset of holders in. And so we can either move up the stack and make it very broad, or move it lower in the stack, make it very, very specific. We could also have two divisions, internal traits and external traits, and have visuals and activities and actions and fixtures, etc., that all map to these. So that's kind of what we are. That's one area where we are working on. And now that we've got the classification system done and the workflows done, we just gotta get the graphics in place, and that should bring us very close to launching on Warpcast. So that's one area that I wanted to update you on. The second area is the much delayed land claim. I apologize. I take full responsibility for the delays on that. I finally cracked one very important nut today, and what I want to do is I want to show you what I've done here. So the issue that was happening was that there wasn't a good way to block out which NFT was using which plot um, while the user was making choices and giving it in a presentable way, in a user experience that actually made it simple. So I'm going to show you what I've done here, and hopefully you will agree that the user experience is simple. So here we first pick some usage. So I picked 15%. I could pick more. So if I pick more, you see more usage. This is just to simulate that other people have already kind of taken over a region. So there are 100 plots in a region, and so you can start off by experimenting with, this is a what if, this is a what if tool that is going on here, by simulating how others might have taken over spots. So that's one thing. So here, let's start with like 20%. Now what I want to do is show you how you can test what your experience will be like with the tokens you have. So you pick the number of tokens you have. Let's say it's 20 or 30, whatever. Let's pick 20. And what it does is it automatically does distribution and gives you different tokens in different categories. So you got epics, you got ultras, you got rares, and you got common, one common here in this case. And what the UI now enforces is basically not only the positional rules, where you can only select something when there's an orthogonal um, plot already taken next to it. So for example, if I go here and click, it won't do much, but that's because I haven't selected an NFT yet. So let's select this one here. But when we click here, you see it's still, I'm clicking on this square here, it still doesn't do it. The reason is because you cannot start in isolation. You got to start with an orthogonal NFT. So this one is valid. So you click here, and yep, you see that it's valid. Now, the key is, you notice how this one lit up immediately. It means that this one is already reserved. As I was saying, I want to make the UI very, very intuitive. So if you have hundreds of these or even tens of them, you don't get sort of confused about what is going on, because this can be fairly complicated. And I want to make sure the user experience is good, because you also have to do it fast, because you don't want to hold your reservation forever. Anyway, so when you click on one of these, you cycle through it. Like it has different terrains that are available for each one, and then you can also undo it. So now that's gone, you can see the reservation is gone. So let's say I pick this one now, and I click here, and now I go here, and maybe this one should be a valid target, right? I click here, but nothing happens. And why does nothing happen? Well, because my currently selected token is already taken. So I need to switch that and go to a different one, and then I can select it. So in this manner, you can very effectively select all your target areas very, very quickly and easily. And um, uh, next thing is the points. The points are not being displayed yet, but that's what I'll show you. I'll probably have the whole thing done and show you, but you can see now that this gives you almost like a task list. It shows you what's done and what's not done. So you can work very efficiently and claim your territory. And notice, as long as I have an orthogonal connection. So for example, I can't choose this one, but I can go here and choose this one, and you will be able to switch things up if you want and do all those. But the UI here is really, really important, because once you make that commitment, it kind of is fixed. You've committed to that plot. So I need to make sure that it's a bulletproof UI, and not one where there can be mistakes made. So just wanted to emphasize both the usability of it, and really um, make it so you cannot make mistakes, and go through all of your entries very easily and quickly, and make your choices. And like I said, once the scores are up there, that makes it even simpler, because you can see the score and go like, well, wait, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to lose I don't want to lose points, so you can do that, and very easily build this up. So all the rules about where you can build and how much, how many points, etc., are all built in now, and that logic, it was a pain, but got it done. And so you'll see now that it's pretty easy for you to go through a whole stack. Here we go. I went through the whole simulated stack here, and even as I was talking, I was not even paying full attention to it, and was able to get it done. So I want to make it drop dead simple for that. Rohan asks, where's the glyph in this UI? So the glyph in this is irrelevant in this, because this is simply the rarity of it that determines that. Um, yeah. So let's see some of the feedback here. What we have. So Dr. Rao says, if I want the ocean sea and need 10 plots, may I just choose 10 and click once? Well, the problem is we don't know where you're going to expand, right? Which 10 would you want, and what shape you would want, etc. So that becomes a little bit of a challenge. I guess it could be that I could make a quick rule that says that when you click, it just maybe not 10, but 9. It can take, like, for example, if you clicked on 49, it could take all the surrounding ones, so that could be a mode. That could be a checkbox here that says, like, area mode or something like that, or where it takes over the whole thing. So if I think that's a reasonable one, where it can do 9 at a time. Yeah. All right. So Rohan is saying, how would I factor in the glyph into the game? Yeah. So the glyph is relevant on the next level, where you're doing fixtures and you're doing assets. So that's where the glyphs become relevant, because you're going to get in your plot that you have when you're done, and we do the activation for the fixtures, you're going to get fixtures based upon your glyph. You're going to get assets based upon your glyph. So yeah. Interstellar asks, any updates on the glyph creator challenge? Yeah, actually, we have all the dates and all that ready. Just need to schedule a time to do a space and get that going. So I'll talk to Fur, and we'll probably do that. We've been doing the creator sort of spaces on Thursdays, so we'll go ahead and do that. So yeah. So as you can see, the UI here, barring the points, is ready to go. So my goal is to get this out to you, so you can sort of simulate it, get back with feedback. Let me know if there's anything broken or anything, because before I activate the contract, I want to make absolutely sure the UI is bulletproof on this. Excuse me. PGX says, when would the Vortex swap to the next level be available? Yeah. So, excuse me one moment. I have to clear my throat. Yeah. So, we're working on the main application website with the branding, etc. And it's a higher priority for us right now to get Warpcast minting, etc. going, so we can get more of those mints going, and also get the land claims out. So those are the two priorities. Once we get those done, the next immediate priority would be to have the swaps in place. Rohan says, what's the usage 20% selected in the drop down on the top used for? Okay. So as I was saying, this is a simulator. So you want to simulate what others have done, right? So what we want to do is start off by maybe 0 and say, okay, I came to a clean region, and I just want to start going from here, which you should be able to do. But if there are other people who have already participated, who have taken over plots in a region, how would that look like? And so that's all that this is, just simulating that scenario. It will not be there in the final one, because you have real players in the final one, and then you don't need to do the usage. It's already done for you. So my throat is giving out. I apologize. So anyway, those are the two items that I wanted to update you on. Finalize the logo today and just give some feedback on the colors. So should have more color choices presented tomorrow. Pick one of them, and that will become our logo. So we'll present that, and that gives us the go ahead to get the branded website up and running. And Biz asks for rev shares, does each NFT receive the same percent regardless of type? All right. So as I have been mentioning again and again here, I am working on a very comprehensive community sort of rev share program. And so a lot of the details around even the Vortex rev share will become clear in there. Not to worry, there's not going to be anything less than what you expect. If anything, there's going to be more. So just it's going to be very interesting and exciting. But we'll have those details before the week is up. My goal is to present that at the Friday's download. Excuse me. Um, yeah, so I think that's it for today. Thank you all for coming, and I think just one more day we'll do it at the same time, because I do need to get past a few of the pending tasks I have, and I can't do that if I'm busy prepping for another airdrop. So we'll do it at the same time tomorrow, which is 10 p.m. PST, um, 5 a.m. UTC, and hopefully my throat will do better. But congratulations to all the winners, and we'll see you again tomorrow. All right. See you. Bye bye.